Welcome back traders, hope all of you guys are doing well. In this video I'll be breaking down GBP JPY where we were able to catch 16% on this trade. In the member zone I provided the analysis, the signal, and even updated that signal. I'll leave the links in the description for those that are interested in joining the member zone. In total, we actually caught 12.5% for the week. We were a negative 3.5 before we entered this trade, where we absolutely killed and made that 16%. Okay, so this was our first trade. I'll explain why we entered this, but right now I'm looking at the TradingView replay, and you guys can see our take profit was immediately hit. We saw price push towards the upside. Keep in mind, this is the 4-hour time frame. So we saw price push towards the upside and hit our take profit. This was a 1-to-5 risk reward ratio. So let me explain why we entered this trade and my thought process behind why I knew prices are going to push up higher. Now, starting off on the daily time frame, we can see immediately that the price is pushing towards the upside, giving us no reason for us to be entering a sell position. If price is continuously pushing up higher and higher, even if price is able to form this shooting star right here, this shooting star, we even had a bearish engulfing here, bearish shooting star right here, price continued to push up higher and higher, showing these fake outs but still maintaining the overall trend towards the upside. So when price formed the shooting star and this bearish candlestick, I was hoping also, if we were to go down on the 4-hour time frame, I was looking at this support level right here, which is holding very nicely. And in the member zone, I said that if price was able to close below this level of support, we could see price push back down to form that next impulsive move, considering this to be our first retracement and our second impulsive move towards the downside. But that did not happen. Instead, we held this level of support, and as soon as we held this level of support from this double bottom, I knew that price was going to continue to push up higher and follow the overall direction of the trend. So all we needed to do next was wait for price to break this next level of resistance, and we had our target set at the previous high around 150.327. So once price had this breakout and we had 2 wick rejections, this was my confirmation that I knew the price was going to push up. Now all I needed was an entry. So what I did next was I waited for the next 4-hour closure. We formed a shooting star. The next 4-hour formed like this, but in this candlestick is where we had actually entered our position. So this candlestick was still forming when we actually entered somewhere around here. Our take profit was at the top and our stop loss was around this level. So we did experience a little bit of drawdown with this wick right here. However, overall we still managed to push up, and this was when we saw price continue that bullish pressure towards the upside. Now, dropping down on the 1-hour time frame, once we were able to confirm that price is going to push up higher, and we recognize that the momentum is now bullish and the bears are now starting to fade out, I realized that on the 1-hour time frame there was this level of resistance that was being held. So as you guys can see, we pushed up into this level. We formed 2 indecision candlesticks. These candlesticks tell us that the buyers and the sellers are equalizing right here. So we're starting to consolidate on the lower time frames. But as soon as this wick happened right here, this wick occurred, I knew that the bulls were very powerful in this given candlestick. So right here is when I entered that next position. And this was our 1 to 3. So keep in mind, with a 2% risk, our initial entry was a 1 to 5. This is a 10% gain. Our second entry was a 1 to 3. This is a 6% gain. So it looked something like this. It's a 1 to 3. So something like this is how our second trade looked. And then immediately right after, we experienced just a slightly bit of drawdown. I entered like somewhere while this wick was forming. So it was pushing up was when we entered, and we saw price push towards the upside, and we see our take profit being hit, giving us an easy 16% on this one setup and ending the week off with a 12.5% gain.